Let's be real. At some point, you've probably imagined how cool it would be to pick up any skill instantly. Like just blink and boom, you know how to cook a perfect steak, code an app, or play your favorite song on the guitar. Maybe when you were younger, it was stuff like juggling or skateboarding. Now, it's more like learning a second language, mastering financial literacy, or finally getting good at design, video editing, or that software everyone keeps asking if you know. But here's the problem. We're not taught how to learn. We're taught how to pass. School made us believe that cramming equals learning. Memorize stuff, dump it on the test, and forget it faster than your last browser tab. But actual learning? That's something completely different. Let's start with why most of us get stuck. When you want to learn something new, what's the first thing you do? Be honest? You probably Google it, watch 5 different YouTube videos, maybe skim a blog post or two. That's called passive input. Watching, reading, listening. But here's the kicker. None of that sticks unless you do one thing. Output. Learning is a participation sport. You don't learn to ride a bike by watching the Tour de France. You hop on, wobble, fall, and try again. This is one of the biggest shifts. Stop just consuming and start producing. Now here's a game changer, the 80-20 rule, also called the Pareto principle. Basically, 80% of your results will come from just 20% of your effort if you focus on the right things. Let's say you're learning photography. You don't need to know every button on your camera. Master the basics: lighting, composition, and editing. Just a few styles really well. That's your 20%. Or learning Spanish? You don't need 5,000 vocabulary words. Just 800 to 1,000 core ones cover most everyday conversations. So always ask yourself, what are the key parts of this skill that give me the biggest bang for my buck? One of the fastest ways to make information stick is a method called active recall. Instead of reviewing your notes over and over, close the book and try to remember what you just learned. If you're learning about climate science, don't reread the chapter 5 times. Read it once, then quiz yourself. What causes global warming? What are the major greenhouse gases? Explain it out loud. That mental effort makes the learning stick. Think of it like a workout. If reading is stretching, then recall is lifting weights. Here's another power move: spaced repetition. Your brain forgets stuff fast, but if you revisit the same info over time, you interrupt that forgetting and build stronger memory paths. So instead of a 5-hour cram session, the night before your exam or interview, break it into 5 one-hour sessions across a week. Your brain needs time to digest information. Don't overload it like a buffet plate at midnight. Now this next part is uncomfortable, but it's where the growth happens. Deliberate practice means focusing on the things you struggle with most, not just repeating what you already know. Say you're learning to draw. It's easy to keep sketching cartoon faces. But if you avoid drawing hands or perspectives, that's exactly what you need to focus on. Yes, it's annoying. Yes, it's hard. But improvement lives just outside your comfort zone. Here's something most people overlook: teaching. When you teach something, even if it's just to a mirror or your phone camera, you force your brain to organize and simplify what you know. You realize, wait, I actually don't understand this part. And that awareness is gold. So next time you learn a concept, pretend you're explaining it in a YouTube short or to a 10-year-old sibling. You'll retain it way better. Here's a fun one. Your brain loves variety. The more senses you engage, the stronger your memory. If you're learning a language, don't just read flashcards. Listen to music, watch shows with subtitles, speak out loud, write the words by hand. See it, say it, hear it, feel it. The more inputs, the deeper the learning. Look, learning doesn't have to be boring. In fact, the more fun you make it, the faster you learn. Set challenges, track your streaks, reward yourself after progress, use apps, create mini-games, or turn lessons into competition with a friend. Your brain runs on dopamine, that feel-good fuel that fires up every time you achieve something. Use that to your advantage. Now let's talk environment. If you're trying to learn while scrolling social media, replying to texts, and watching random shows in the background, good luck. Multitasking is a myth. Your brain is like a spotlight. It can only shine on one thing at a time. Silence your phone. Close your tabs. Set a 30-minute timer and go deep. That focused time is when the magic happens. Here's the part nobody wants to hear. If you're not sleeping, you're not learning. During deep sleep, your brain organizes all the information you've absorbed. It decides what to keep and what to toss. So if you're staying up until 3 a.m. trying to learn coding, you're probably doing more harm than good. Same goes for breaks. Step away, take a walk, breathe. Your brain is a muscle. It needs recovery to grow. And finally, your mindset. If you believe you're just not smart or bad at learning, that belief will become your reality. Flip the script. Instead of "I can't do this," say "I can't do this yet." That one word changes everything. A growth mindset doesn't mean everything is easy. It means you know that effort leads to improvement. So let's recap real quick. Focus on output, not just input. Use active recall and spaced repetition. Practice deliberately. Teach what you learn. Engage multiple senses. Make it fun. Remove distractions. Sleep well. Believe in your ability to grow. Learning isn't just about downloading facts. It's about transforming yourself. And if you stick to these techniques, you'll be miles ahead of the crowd. Now go out there and learn something amazing.